More than 5 years in the making, the South African National Road Agency and New Development Bank signed a 7 billion rand loan agreement in Sandton on Tuesday. Aimed at strengthening the country's critical road infrastructure, the loan will now be paid back over 20 years instead of 15, as was in 2019.
We were able to be granted borrowing limits by National Treasury in March 2024. We then resumed negotiations with the NDB to close the loan that has been in the making since 2019. We're very happy that we've done that. 7 billion will go partly towards projects on the N3. So this is Paradise Valley to Marian Hill Toll Plaza and the Toll Plaza to Key Ridge. Once we start construction of those two projects, you are literally meaning that the entire N3 from Pietermaritzburg to Durban is now under that whole strengthening and improvement.
But even with this large loan, it's still not enough to meet Sanral's full infrastructure mandate. The CEO says while the money will go a long way, additional funding will be needed.
The project themselves require more money, so NDB funds up to 85% of the cost. We then contribute the balance of the 15% of cost to those projects. That's how the loan is structured. But over and above that, we are also now going to go into the domestic market to talk to banks, bond investors, as well as development finance institutions to raise the balance of the money we need, some 9 billion or so.
The New Development Bank's Vice President and CFO says the structure of the loan was designed to make it more affordable, especially for state-owned entities like Sanral, which often face funding constraints.
The NDB is also proud that the financing offered is denominated in local currency. This will provide the necessary cushioning against currency fluctuation, which often tends to reduce the benefits of the support offered and increase overall risk to the fiscus and corporate balance sheet if not adequately hedged.
He adds that this agreement is about more than money, but a milestone for development financing for all BRICS member countries.
To provide support during the implementation of the program, including conducting project missions to monitor the program against quality and ESG aspects. Let this partnership set a benchmark, inspiring similar joint efforts in other critical sectors and regions of South Africa.
While the exact interest rate on the 7 billion rand loan has not been disclosed, it does come with a government guarantee. That means if Sanral is unable to repay the loan, the states will step in. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Sandton, Johannesburg.